Well, it took a while, but my wife and I finally made it to the plains. So now we've got a house in the plains. We've been building a base in every biome that we unlock, and this one is our plains house. I did something different this time. I decided to try to make a replica of a famous real-world building. In this case, it's the Robie House in Chicago by Frank LLoyd Wright. I thought it would be easier to make a copy of an existing thing because I didn't have to think about the design. It's already done. But it turned out to be a lot harder, actually, to try to get the proportions and everything exactly right. For the real one, Mr. Robie told Mr. Wright that he didn't want his neighbors to be able to see him, even if he had the shades open. We don't either. We put it just outside the forest on a cliff that we built up a little more for protection. It overlooks a big plains field we can keep an eye on, and there's not really a way up the cliff except through this gate. So here it is up close. And the real house is like a driveway. And on the other side, there's this lantern. It kind of spoils the roof line. I'm not sure Wright would approve of that. Much better. So we don't have any Frank LLoyd Wright window pieces. Maybe Hearth and Home. Just kidding. But on this level, I just used jail doors as a stand-in for the custom lidded glass windows. It's a little weird, but I think it works okay. On the inside, generally, though, I didn't try that hard to be as accurate as I tried on the outside to be accurate. But on the real house, the top floor is the master bedroom, and I kept that the same. And up here, I used, for the windows, instead of jail doors, I used those black metal pikes. But other than that, I took a lot of liberties. In the real house, for example, there's no balcony here or workbench in the dining room. He uses built-ins a lot, like shelves and things built into the wall. Put those in. Down here, this is the kitchen, or will be. It's not quite finished. It needs a lot more storage. And up there, that's over the garage, and the real one, that's the kids' bedroom. We're using that for storage. I guess I gotta get those lanterns down too. A few little gardens over here. Here's a look at when I was just crashing around trying to decide if this was even worth trying. I had to do a lot of tearing down and rebuilding, trying to figure out the proportions and the roofs and how to support it too. We kind of overdid it when we were preparing the site. It wasn't really as long as I thought it was going to be. I knew it was crazy long, but I guess we overdid it. So yeah, this one was kind of tough, but we got it done. I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, there's no way we could live in the real world version. I mean, no one can. It's a museum now. You can go visit it. But our Vikings can live in this little approximation. I think this is going to be the last house in our survival playthrough. That Miss Lands is coming, I know, but that place just looks too creepy to try to live there. But I really like building in this game. I think once we've beaten it, I'll turn on all the cheats and building mods and just really go nuts on something huge maybe. But that's a ways out. For now, we're just happy living here in our prairie school style house on the plains. The Robie Longhouse.